Should be live now. All right, well, Kento works it out. Let's go ahead and take. Yeah, about 2 minutes, guys. Bathroom, grab a drink, do whatever you gotta do. Then we'll jump into roll call and recap.
Sounds good.
How about now,
Oh.
Kento?
Yeah, I just had to restart Discord.
Cute.
There we go.
Well, it takes most of the time.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get a roll call before I start the opening. Phoenix,
Yeah.
Emra,
Wow.
Lewis,
Hi.
Judith,
Here.
Sora.
I am here.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the openings and then we will get in. All right, excellent. I believe Cloudy, you had said you would take the recap this week.
Mm-hmm.
Take us away.
All right. Last time, on the Phantoms of the Past, with newly acquired magical arms, the class of rune warriors under Mistafar set out to the primordial plains, land of prehistoric giants. They traversed the lively plains, dinosaurs shaking the ground within their wake. A steaming pond would greet the rune warriors, where a show of nature was occurring, large crustaceans battling with a vicious giant crocodile. After a close shave, the group would decide they would not interrupt this primal bout. Our group would traverse forward until they came upon a nest within a small forest line. Large eggs lay before them, but so did the bandits that were already there. Raptors, sporting brilliant flashing tails of blinding light. Their fast-packed behavior ripped into the party's defenses, but once the group found footing, they began to swiftly dispatch of the enemy. That is until a large brontosaur charged into the fray. Angered from the destruction of its nest, it pancaked a raptor within its wake, causing the rest to flee. The warriors would have been next if it were not for the quick magic of Judith and a gentle tone, assuring them that they had defended their nest. But no better proof would show than the sign of a survivor, a lone survivor. Who would possibly be the most spoiled brontosaur to have ever been born? The party were allowed reprieve within their nesting grounds, possibly the safest space they could afford. Conversations of the future, worth, and family would have been had before a well-earned rest prepared them for the coming dark tomorrow. Their first encounter would be against the denizens of the tar, undead behemoths rising from the sticky black webs, sending walls of earth and tar upon the party. But soon it was from the oven into the fire. Far Inferna would bless Judith's magic and set friend and foe ablaze. A truly heated conflict. A close shave, but the warriors would manage to break through. What lay beyond, however, would pale the experiences behind them. The dark energy of the rune-mouthers seeped from the temple before them, an ominous, multi-armed statue looking upon them all with judgment, as if to warn, tread well all who venture here.
Thank you, my friend. Roll your D3.
And keep those in my back pocket for later.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling through the primordial plains, you get to the edge of this particular section, right where the plains would end in the upper portion and the desert would begin. Mixture of both worlds brought together. Before you, potentially a third world, or at least something stuck between. Mustafar looks onwards towards the temple that he refers to of Asa'Kali. And he looks back to each of you. Very well then. Shall we?
I have a feeling, Phoenix, these goggles are going to come quite in handy. I am excited to begin.
Counting on it.
Man, what is that? 1, 2... Is that 4 sets of arms? Man, if I had 4 sets of arms, I would punch things so fast.
It's nice that you can keep such a positive attitude even though we're entering the den of a mountain.
It's always how I've been.
This is true, yeah. But Mustafar, I'm guessing this isn't your first rodeo, or?
No, of course not. But typically I travel with other masters or advanced students. I don't mean disrespect to any of you, but this temple houses a particularly powerful foe. So I am a little bit nervous.
What should we expect?
Asa'Kali of the Many Hands, Tier 5 Mouther, is shy of creatures you met in the mouth that feeds. If Asa'Kali is here, then we will all die. If she isn't, one of our generals are operating out of it. We may stand a chance.
Is there any language or something written on any pillar or something like that?
Oh, they're all eroded away and stuff. It's really old.
Okay.
Nothing of particular notice. But probably tons of beautiful pictures of eyes and hands and just parts of the body. You see Mustafar is sweating really hard.
You all right?
Yes, it's the Malder aura. Once your senses are sharpened, you'll be able to pick it up from farther away as well. Whatever's in there is strong, and there's potentially more than one.
Even more reason to be ready.
Absolutely.
I don't know if we have any time, but we don't know what's going to be exactly down in there. If you give me 10 minutes, I can cast comprehend languages, and just so we can, who knows what we might find if there's puzzles or something down there. If you want, or we can just go.
Mr. Park looks around at the temple. We can try for 10 minutes.
What do you guys think? I don't have to use it, but it might come handy.
I mean, I am not a linguist myself. Maybe there are things in there that will come in handy to know. Like how Amru knew how to traverse the tower before.
And it took us days to get here. I don't see what 10 more minutes hurts.
Any advantage we can get should come in handy.
Okay. Then I will go sit on this little rock right here and ritually cast comprehend language.
Okay. So you take about 5 minutes. 5 minutes into it, Mr. Far's like, it's true, it did take us days to get here, but now we are in the mouth of the devil. This area is likely not safe. Immediate risk of something like that happening. And the statue begins to glow, almost as though it stands up. You can feel the energy around us all shift. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw as our minds have fluctuated to a different world. Apparently.
Oh shit.
Alrighty.
I'm going to use one of my session recap inspos from before. Whew, baby.
I get the feeling it's going to be important. I'm going to help Amrit reroll.
Alrighty.
With good old Aaron's excellence.
Alrighty.
It was worth a shot.
I appreciate it though.
So we all feel weird. Our bodies feel lighter as though we've entered a place that only few of us have gone before. So it feels like the spirit world if the spirit world was corrupted. For others, it feels like the shadow world if the shadow world was exactly what you'd expect. Before you, the statue that once was whole is now an astral projection of itself, and the mouth speaks. Who are you to enter my temple? It almost radiates and vibrates, and followed by second, third, fourth, and fifth voices saying the same thing with the same tone, just trailing ever slowly behind the first word.
Whoa. That is possibly one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Do we give an answer or?
Well, Emerald, I would love for you to give an answer, but you're unconscious. As well as Phoenix is unconscious.
Y'all didn't hear that.
Did Jenkins make the save?
Oh, I didn't have to make it, sorry.
Jenkins looks at Emerald as he goes down. He's pointing at him, but then he also goes down too.
So am I not unconscious?
No, you're fine. Only Emerald, Phoenix, and Jenkins. It's the people that failed the saving throw.
Gotcha.
Wait, did Judith have advantage? Oh yeah, you use your okay, yeah, you're good then.
Yeah.
The rest of you are good. The voice speaks up again. I won't ask again.
Yeah, I'll close my book and join the others.
Oh, Nana-Lee, I am Sora from the Turtle Islands.
Just some adventurers trying to look for a place to stay.
Rune warriors.
Yeah,
what's your job?
that's right.
Enemies of me. Asa'Kali.
Asa'Kali. Asa'Kali. I'm just gonna write that down. Okay.
And you feel a blackened void open, and
Oh shit.
a physical avatar appears in front of you. It's almost vague, and you can't really see any of its bodies. It's not a matter of light or darkness. It just seems to be in a constant shadow. But as it stands above you and before you, the Asa'Kali avatar walks, and with every tremble, the people sleeping need to give me another wisdom saving throw as you see their souls being siphoned from their bodies. Only if you were sleeping, which is 3 of you, then I need another one. The rest of you are fine.
Gods. Amber probably has the best chance. We don't want to be losing resources this quick. Master's guidance on Amrit as he just like notices the energy starting to get siphoned. He just like tries his best to try to wake him up best he can.
Is that another reroll for me, or?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
much better.
Okay.
All right, so Amber, not only are you better, but you and Jenkins wake up at the same time. Only Phoenix is steeped in a dark, dangerous dream. Phoenix, you have any idea what kind of dream you're in? It could be anything that's unfavorable. Anything you want to do? Why don't you think of it, and I'll come back and ask you what your experience, so that you're not thrown on the spot.
All right.
But in the meantime, you guys would see that a portion of Phoenix' soul is absorbed into the mouth of this creature. It doesn't necessarily eat it, but the energy forms into its face and goes through closed lips. Phoenix, you suffer 10 damage. As it's eating the soul, and Amrit kind of comes through. Amrit, your body feels so heavy as though you're like under a pile of rocks as you're trying to get to your feet. And Jenkins is like grabbing onto Phoenix's foot and just saying, Jenkins. What do any of you address her any further? Yes, the avatar.
Was that a question to everybody, or was that to someone in particular?
I think it's everybody.
Oh, okay. I'll say, well, can you stop sucking the souls out from our friends, please? And I'll help Amber up. And I will start, I'll make my way over to Phoenix.
Yeah, he's just in a protective stance. Asa'Kali says, to enter my temple requires sacrifice. Are you willing? If not, turn away. Turn to the primordial plane. Live another day.
Define sacrifice.
You must give in order to receive. Safe passage.
And how much do we give?
All that you can. And Phoenix would wake up once you guys have returned to your bodies.
Phoenix, you okay?
And she kind of looks around to see if everybody's there. What the hell happened? How'd you guys get up so quick?
There's some person named Asa'Kali was kind of stealing your soul, I think, a little bit, so.
Oh. You guys got rid of him quickly?
I think they just kind of left by themselves. Are you okay? What happened to you?
She kind of sits up. My head is kind of pounding. She puts her fingers to her temple. That was weird. I've had dreams before. That was different. That was...
She put you in a dream? Okay.
Weird. I was there, but I wasn't there. I was like observing from outside and just watching me flicker in and out. It was bonkers.
If anything, we now know she's not actually here. Otherwise, she would have shown up herself and killed us all. Isn't that right, Mr. Fa?
We can only hope. Also, she's deep within the temple and biding her time.
Can we even take her? Or...
No, it's absolutely not. But being of that power, I should detect. I don't feel her presence. So maybe the general's at work. You guys could see a storm pouring in from the outside, ushering you forward. Mr. Farr said that the storm, if we set up tents real quick with survival checks, we can hang out here for Judith to complete her ritual. Otherwise, we need to go inside. But we will need survival checks to see if the storm is too much for us.
All right.
But we can just go inside. We don't need.
Nope, double time. I got this.
No, the spell. It's just, we might die out here from the storm. Let's move. Let's move.
All right.
Come on. Get inside.
Sorry, guys.
No. I'll help Phoenix up. Let's go.
Are you sure, Judith?
Fine.
That spell could be very important. We could set up a tent.
No, it's okay. Just one last healing spell along the way. It's all good.
Sora will pull down her bandana over her eyes, fitting Phoenix's new goggles on her, and we'll march on inside.
Mr. Farr waits last, and Judith, you should get a photo of that storm blowing in.
I would, but it's only just me. There's no one cool. Let me get in a little further, and I will before you close the door.
He runs it, like while it's like billowing towards him. He like stands out. Go on.
Okay. I'm lining up the shot. Got it. Okay. All right. You're good. Inside.
You see the storm hit his back a little bit. And he starts coughing as he runs inside, and the storm like slams against the wall and spills down the halls. But not so much that you guys are drowned in it, but you see that he's like, "Help me! You got the picture."
Oh yeah. The way that the wind is hitting your hair, might be a whole new kind of I should do more action shots of you, Mr. Farr. You have a good look.
Listen,
Oh no.
this creature wants to take our happiness away from us and our lives. I'll be damned if we don't have fun along the way.
Sora points at one part of the picture. Oh no, Mr. Farr, is that your biscuit falling out of your pocket?
I was saving that for a rainy day, not a sandy day.
Oh, maybe we get lucky, and when it comes out, it'll be a little treasure you can find.
Fern cake.
He seems exceedingly frustrated by that biscuit. You guys make your way into the temple proper. To a tight hallway with a door in front of you. Language written on it. Well, I'm sure you guys can read it. Regardless, we move forward.
What language is?
The language written on this door is Abyssal.
Does anyone speak Abyssal? Amrut?
He put in Discord that his laptop shut off.
Oh no.
Yo.
Ooh, that's not
I
good.
believe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
believe
think
he
the
knew
water's
Abyssal
close
when he knew Abyssal when we went to the Mouth of Feeds, I think. Or
I
that's
thought it was
either...
deep speech, but let me check it. He might also have Abyssal.
Oh,
Sure, deep speech. Let me just check. Most of the time now there's a deep. Does he also know Abyssal? He doesn't. Common, deep speech, and Infernal.
Ah.
Pushing it back. Can I try deep speech, or was it do we go through that?
It's
Um,
Abyssal.
It's Abyssal. me think here. I would let anyone proficient in the history make a check to see if they can get some of the words. That's about it. Or if you are good in what's it, the writing tool? Go proficiency for writing.
Calligraphy
First?
set.
Yeah. If anyone's proficient in calligraphy, I'd let them do that as well.
I'm not calligraphy, but I am in history.
I only have painters.
Same here with history.
You guys are in history, you guys can both do it or give one of the other advantage.
I got 6. What you got, Biz?
You're better than me, so I'll help you out.
Alright. I take your aid. Point things out to me.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to put in chat. You're going to see that it's a little bit messed up. I'm going to intentionally leave some words out.
Anybody good at Jeopardy or? No, what's that? Wheel of Fortune? Yeah.
I'm better at Wheel of Fortune than Jeopardy myself.
Path of Mind.
Oh Jesus.
You can kind of make out from understanding this ancient kind of site. You've seen this type of calligraphy and stuff before.
Path divides where only pairs traverse in one. Something all will perish, one swoop, one. When you move in separate something, you might find salvation. Something guides us. The mother watches over us. I don't know, there's something here.
It wants us to separate.
Yes, it
Seems like it.
if we are to travel in the same path, all will die. But if we all find our own path, we may find what we're all looking for at the same time.
So we should split the group?
Oh, I do not like that, but should we also just trust random writing on the wall just because it says so?
And who is the mother?
Probably Asa'Kali.
Asa'Kali, yeah.
Well,
I
she
think-
wasn't all that nice outside.
Well, then who guides us?
Maybe we'll find words that are missing along the way.
I mean, we gotta start with this door. Phoenix will look around to see if she notices any traps on the door.
You can do an investigation or perception.
Can I help with the investigation?
Absolutely. Okay. You think the door is safe. The words were a warning, but there's no foul play otherwise. Mustafar tells you that the deity that ran this place, Asa'Kali, was well respected in the world by many zealots. He was hailed as almost a god versus simply a Malder. That religion will aid you strongest in this place, if anyone is proficient.
Can't say I'm much of a religious person myself, but
Religion. You know, I know the skill in most D&D game is useless if it's not stealth and perception. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the world of Elder Earth, where it will be very important. With that said, Mr. Fargos, are we in the correct marching order? That door seems to be unlocked if the words are true.
Whoop.
Excuse me.
Say, Phoenix will push open the door, but like stand sideways to let people pass her.
Lewis, you can take the front since I'm primarily a range unit.
Sounds good.
Phoenix, are you still gonna kick it, or you gonna let these two do it?
She's going to open it and let people go past her. She's standing sideways to let people go past her, but she'll end up in the back there.
Okay. Door opens relatively easy. It was kind of heavy, but it wasn't locked. A little bit of effort, and you push it open, and you see at the very least the place seems to be somewhat lit. Immediately, you are invited into this place by an exceptionally beautiful painting on the ground of a floating coffin with a head and many hands.
Well, Sora, it looks like they're providing light for you. How thoughtful.
I'm sure the doc will find me soon enough. Man, really love this carpet though. Wish I could take it with me. back
Sora,
home.
wait. Step back. Lewis, you as well.
Gives a nod.
So I'm moving real quick. You see these hands here in the front of the day. He's explaining it to you, but you guys are kind of standing next to each other. How do I not snap? No snappy. Okay, you see these hands right here?
Mm-hmm.
He tells you this must be one of the things she meant by perish. This is an offering, sacrifice to Asa'Kali. Any who refuse to pay it suffer the wrath of the temple's force. There's also a game. He puts his hands down onto the thing. And you see his body become astral. And it hurts him. I do this because I don't think any of you can manage the pain long enough. You have to figure out a way to open the gates going forward. I must remain here. You see he's an astral projection and he's being tortured, similar to what happened to Phoenix, but he doesn't think you guys will be able to survive many rounds of being tortured.
Alright, let's move fast, okay?
Fast, but not
Alright.
too fast. Be careful. Asa'Kali's presence is strong, even if she's not here. You may consider one party to the left, one to the right.
I will take the right. Who's coming with me?
I'm gonna go to the left.
I'm with you, Sora.
I'll go left.
Right.
Yes.
Let's gonna move on.
Is anyone proficient in religion, or is literally no one?
No.
No
Religion.
way.
Nope.
Religion is what I was studying with. Oh, my mind's. Jesus, what's that guy's name?
Class?
Sakura's
No.
caretaker.
Oh, Apollo. Okay. I was wondering.
Apollo, yeah. Yeah, so I
Understand.
have a whole bunch of his scrolls and stuff, but nothing.
Nothing concrete
Nothing
just
really.
yet. Okay, whoever has the highest religion roll can do it even though they're not proficient. Might
I've
be
got
Phoenix.
4.
It's intelligence.
Yeah, mine's
Sparrow.
religion. Mine's 3.
Would you like to have an inspo on this roll, Phoenix?
That's up to you guys how important you think it is.
I think we should get as much context as we can, so take one of mine.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
good. It's
okay.
exceedingly important. As you study the religious text of the hands and the two paths and the fact that one must divide or perish, in order to defeat the creatures that you will soon encounter, they must be defeated in the same exact round. Both parties, left and right, must coordinate the defeat of these creatures. Otherwise, they can never be defeated.
We're gonna have to sync up. I hope somebody's got a good loud voice to communicate on other sides of this temple, but we gotta do it together, but separately, if that makes any sense.
To give the killing blow essentially at the same time.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Well, shit.
I can help there. You two shadows form. Mr. Paul. He looks pretty gangster while he's doing it because, well, he's just a gangster dude.
Oh, hey, Amber, can you move to the side for 1 second?
Like which way?
To the wall.
Snap.
Yeah.
Fuck you, no.
All right, cool. Got a cool photo of Mr. Farr doing a shadow thing. Thank you.
Nice. He is going to assign a shadow to you guys. He tells you that, so mechanically, they're not what you'd expect them to be. That they're mostly what he uses to scout. So while they have hit points and AC, they don't have any offensive measures. But if anyone under your group has an attunement slot free, you can instantly attune to them to share their vision. Let me know who would be willing to attune to a shadow. That is how you'll be able to see each other's side by sending your shadow to theirs and theirs to yours.
I think we all have attunement slots open, right?
Oh, I'd imagine, but who would like to attune to them? I should say. Only
Sora
one character
would
can
like
see
to.
through them. All right, and you're gonna send yours with them because you want to see when they're gonna finish their opponent up. You don't need them to just watch you guys. So I'll assign the left one to you, and then the right one's going to be assigned to who on the left group wants the right one.
I'm happy to if you guys feel weird about it, but if not,
Mind
you
me?
can,
Go
you can
for
do
it.
it.
Go ahead.
All right.
All right, you should be able to
Phoenix
see through the shadow's eyes now.
is curious to see how attuning to a shadow affects Judith. She's watching. Does she see any hair stand up on the back of your neck or anything?
No, I love the shadow.
Gotcha.
Alright. Alright, team. 3, 2, 1, let's move.
Yeah, I can see through the shadow.
They give the put on the proper 60. They have sight, but not for some reason. All right, both of the tokens have vision now. You guys, whoever's controlling the shadows, you can move them in place. You can move them with you however you see. Mr. Far remains here. You see him take a little bit more damage. You think it's not a lot. You think it's probably about 5 damage every now and then.
Gotta zoom out here. Okay.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled for traps.
Understood. I want to take the lead because by the time you spot one, Lewis might have walked into.
That would be funny.
Phoenix, keep your eyes out. I shall make sure we don't get snuck up on.
Right. Phoenix is looking as well.
Mr. Fars, you hear the shadows talk, and it's Mr. Fars. If you need me, I'm here. You want to update me or vice versa? Speak to the shadows.
You let us know when you can't hold it anymore.
All right, do my best.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We got someone.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Showtime.
It is. Phoenix, you immediately act as these creatures. You see the 4 tombs open up, and smoke, blue smoke, red smoke, pile together, forming these metacarpuses. And this large, massive creature lifts up its hand to reveal that it is well equipped. Fight is on. Remember, alone they're invincible. Together, perhaps you could work. Phoenix, take your turn.
Oh, well, kind of feeling like we gotta do this quickly because Mr. Farr is holding the fort, so to say. She instinctively reaches into her pouch and throws an exploding trinket at the metacarpus, trying to cast fairy fire on this thing to give advantage on attack rolls.
What is it, dex save, right? Yeah. It fails and you immediately light it up. But I have excellent news for you, Phoenix. Their deaths are also connected. Certain spell effects are as well. The left and right metacarpus light up. They're both under fairy fire.
Oh.
Awesome.
I'll say that to the group if I can, and say, Phoenix casts Fairy Fire. It affects both of them.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
And she will do the hand motions to Jenkins as she's been working on teaching him to get up there and help Sora out. Can he move through the shadow? It's difficult terrain, but he can move, right?
Yeah.
So he's going. Oh well, I think we don't need the help action because it's already okay. Yeah, so he will try to hit this thing.
Is the music lagging a little bit for you guys, or?
Not really.
Seems fine.
16. Does that connect onto these bad boys? It does. They're marked. I'll delete these.
Phoenix is going to back up just a little bit more. And DOT.
All right. I'm going to go up and should I do Ryan Spear first? Let me just attack. Since the fair fire, remind me, do you get advantage to the first person that hits after that? Or am I mad goofing?
Any
advantage
attack
on all
roll.
attack rolls.
It says any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage.
Gotcha. And it affected both of them, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, the music is kind of cutting in and out for me now.
I'll do a refresh. That might help. Yes, I'll drop a larger version. Or I'll just share their handout. Is that better for you guys?
Yo, yes.
Yo.
Oh,
Holy
it's sick.
shit.
Fuck.
Oh, I love the brushwork.
That's pretty badass. Does a 16 hit this badass creature?
16 is exactly what you need to hit them.
Hey. And now, offhand here. 16 again.
Fortunately for your offhand, it parries with one of its many hands, and that turns it into a miss.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. What is it, like smack it out of it's like a physical thing, or it's like a magical thing? It
No,
looks like?
they have parry, so they can add 2 to their AC against an attack. So he let you hit him the first time, but when he connected again, he parried it. So thematically, he used one of his many arms with swords in it to just deflect your weapon.
Oh, okay.
And since his turn is back up, he gets his reaction back, so you figure why not use it. Speaking of the guy with many arms, he's about to make many attacks against you.
Oh.
How many attacks are we feeling today? I think we're gonna make 4 attacks. It comes at you with a double thrust with each blade, always attacking with 2 sets of arms at once. The bottom row goes, but right before the bottom row hits you, it stops like a scissor around your waist. As it notices you go for a block, it immediately uses its upper set to attack you instead, almost making it like an illusion of sorts how fast he's able to switch between his offensive arms. A 19, striking you for 7 slashing. And now I need a DC 13 strength saving throw or it knocks you prone. As he swipes your foot as well. There's so many attacks coming from all these different directions.
Gotcha. And you said Dex or strength?
Strength for most prone effects are strength.
Gotcha.
He knocks you prone, and when he does, you see him leap to the ceiling and like a spider, super quickly climbs to the back row and falls down for his next attack. But Judith just barely dodges the 13, but gets caught in the stomach for a 23 for a nasty 16 damage.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh.
16 damage?
A nasty 16 to be exact.
All right, I am going to I'm gonna have to definitely envelop into light. And here we go. I think I can move 15 feet, and I will teleport into like a burst of light, and I come over here, and I come out, and I'm again like fully sweating. Okay. Oh shit. Trying to get my bearings back, and it was 16. And then I remember this correctly.
There you go. What level are you guys for? So it's reduced by 8.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent. And when you relocate, the creature looks tired. You don't think that it can make use of all of its arms every turn. Think of it like a dragon's breath weapon. Sometimes it's going to go Nova on the D6. Other times it's just going to make maybe 1 or 2 attacks. But as it does use all 6 attacks, crawl in the ceiling and assault you, hopefully the creature lives up to its artwork. Get out of the initiative order, Jenkins. On the Shadow's turn, you can just... we'll just have the people controlling them can move them. You can move them, but remember they're not offensive. So on Sora's and Judith's turn, you can move your Shadows.
Does they have AC? So like if I were to move this shadow right here, like it might take an attack of opportunity.
It could, correct. Yeah, they have hit points and AC still. They're scouts, but they're definitely tangible.
It can't disengage, right?
yes, they can. They just can't take offensive measures, so it can hide and disengage.
Yeah. It'll disengage. And come over here a little bit. Okay, and then I will. Okay, I'm just going to pull out my. I'm just gonna reach my hand forward and think of my my good friend Far Inferno now, and shoot a firebolt at the thing. Oh,
Well, you have advantage.
oh yeah.
To the fair part, yeah. Oh,
Perfect.
sweet baby.
Ooh, advantage, baby.
Yeah.
Did we do we max 1 in this game, right?
I believe so.
Max 1, Judith.
So what is that? 18.
Yep, Far Inferno always delivered.
Yep.
All right, 18.
Creature gets exceedingly hurt by it. It lets out a gasping sound. Hurrah!
Okay. It's not gonna. Okay. My bonus action, I do absolutely nothing, and I'm gonna move back a little bit more though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh yeah.
All right, seeing through the eyes of that shadow on the other side, Sora knows that this thing's going to probably unleash Ham when it's its turn, but she's going to try and land a punch with her fist covered in her centipede gauntlets as her action. Dealing 5 piercing, and we'll
Nice.
spend 1 key point to do. I'm looking for it. There it is. I'll take the dodge as my bonus action as I prepare myself for the onslaught. And just move 5 feet to the left.
Lewis.
All right. Lewis draws his blade and just lets out a battle cry as he tries to go for a slash, aiming toward the shoulder. Yep. E.
Advantage.
Oh, thanks for the
Yeah,
reminder.
they're very fired.
Man, that firefighter's putting in work.
Oh yeah.
I like to see it.
Heck yeah. Okay. With that, that's what I got.
The Metacopus is up. Feeling the pain of the other one, attempts to make quick work of Sora before dealing with the pesky caster of Verify. A double thrust comes out onto you, and Stream is my witness. Both are hitting, and one is a crit at disadvantage. Means yes, I rolled a crit twice. Left and right
You're
side.
dodging?
Yeah, it's on the. It's a 26 over a 26. They only have a +6.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
It's a 2-die crit, man. I'm sorry in advance. God help us.
Deflect attack wouldn't help because it already had disadvantage, right?
Correct, yeah.
I think this is it, guys.
This is it, guys. I'm dead. 8 damage from the first one, and from the second one, you immediately get slammed in the stomach so hard, you'll flying back into the shadow and you're knocked out. It then gives Jenkins an opportunity attack as it climbs the northern wall and drops behind.
I'll say to the others. Sora's down. Sora's down.
All right, it takes 9 damage, and I will say it aggroes the attention. As it leaves, it lands back next to Jenkins instead of traversing over there, and assaults Jenkins instead. Hitting Jenkins hard enough to completely eviscerate him. Just pounding you with hands after hands after hands after hands. You see Jenkins get turned to scrap metal. And you see you see Mustafar just curse to her in the shadows. All right.
Jenkins is down too.
Mustafar goes, I don't have a choice. This is going to hurt, but I have to do it. Swaps places with one of the shadows. When he does, you see he immediately suffers 40 damage.
Oh.
As the temple extracts its price. When it extracts its price, Mustafar falls to the ground. It is my job to see you all home. The creature dodges the first one. Oh wait, no, it's advantage. Fairy Fire still.
Right.
Fairy fire, baby.
20 hits it, and as it gets hit in the shoulder for 18 damage, it staggers the creature a little bit. But the second attack, it lifts up its blade quickly and parries it, blocking the 16, cutting the bullet in half. Mustafar goes, I have to go back. It's gonna keep extracting its cost. Mustafar says that if he has to, he'll return. But you do know that he might not be able to afford that price again. We'll see. Phoenix.
He's killing himself by doing it.
You know, Phoenix, it answers that question you had earlier. Why do those masters were in wheelchairs and the students were fine?
Yeah. Phoenix is going to come forward, pull a bandage out of her bag, and put it on to Sora. I need you, I need you, I need you. Cure wounds.
Oh, I tried dodging and everything.
Yeah, this thing's rough. I hope they don't take long.
I'll just get up in a second.
She's gonna back up. She can't get to Jenkins. Mending is like a minute long, so she can't bring him back up. God, she can't shoot. She can't nothing. Yeah, she's just gone back up. I feel pretty useless right now, but EOT.
Amra.
Alrighty, I am. You know what? Because I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna smack the fuck at me. I'm gonna go up to it. First, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Heard.
Then run in. That's an action, so I really can't do anything when I get up there. When I'm up there, I'm in its face. I'm looking mean.
And asking you shall receive. Luckily, it can't go Nova like they do on their first turn. 2 attacks from these things could certainly still easily put you down. And it makes 2 attacks against you. 25 versus your Armor of Agathis. How much temp does that give you?
Let's see. It gives me 5.
Okay, it does 14 damage, and then how much damage does the Metacarpus take?
It also takes 5. It takes 5 cold damage.
Or
Let's see. Yeah, and then I'll also do a I'll do a Hellish Rebuke as a reaction too.
nice.
Heck yeah.
Let's see here.
Gets a 16 on save.
So that's 9. That's good.
2 more fire. So yeah, it gets hit for your explosive 5, and then another 2, and you see that it's getting whittled down. It did hit you for 14 minus 5, so you took 9, and then it hit you for an additional 12 on its next attack.
Gotcha.
But it stands its ground and can't afford to give you guys opportunity attacks as you have it on the ropes. It's not aware that you know that as long as it could live, but it's still being careful.
How much total did I take there?
So 9 from the first attack, 12 from the second, and 21.
Gotcha, I'm at 11.
Can I do anything? Can I like sign language with the shadow over here? Or no?
What do you want to tell the shadow?
I just want to like, because Phoenix isn't the one looking through the shadow, so I just want to like do some sign language to say like this one's almost dead.
You know,
could literally write a note.
Yeah, you
and put it
could.
into his face.
Also, Mr. a walkie-talkie for you. You tell this shadow, and Mr. tells them.
Okay, great. All right, this is gonna be the round. This is gonna be the round.
He translates to Phoenix
It's Sora.
or to Sora. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I shoot a firebolt at the Metacarpus.
Advantage for 7. Metacarpus gets hit in the shoulder, dropping some of his blades, and one of his arms get burnt off entirely. You dust his arm. The one that blocked the attack. As it holds its missing arm, you see it slowly begin regenerating. That's just if you guys aren't able to take it out in the same round. Meaning that once it's Mr. turn, if either one of them are alive, the other one will return to life.
Okay. I'll say I'll use my quill and I'll say the old man put all of his skills to the test as he defeated the Metacarpus with a single heroic blade. I will give you a bardic inspiration, Lewis.
Thank you very much.
And that is my EOT.
Dora.
Right. Sora will spend half her movement to stand back up from prone. She spits out a little bit of blood and cracks her knuckles and looks back to Phoenix as she prepares herself. Whatever happens, you take it down.
Do my best.
And she's gonna pull her staff off her back, taking a two-handed swing.
With your parries.
I will spend a key point for... Actually, I'm going to have to use Thunder Leap instead as my bonus action. So I will do that.
See the creature put all 6 arms in front of him. The lightning spews onto his shoulders. He just goes, "Hurrah!" and explodes the lightning outwards away from him.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. All I can do.
After the shadows draw their attention.
Before Lewis goes, I want to yell out. I'm gonna say, if I can, I'll use my reaction if I have to. I'll say, Lewis, don't kill it this turn. The other team hasn't killed that one yet.
Got it. As he just like holds his sword back and he just tries to focus his timing the best he can. Just tell me when. Hold action to try to attack when
Judith gives a command. Yep.
yeah, when timed.
Yep, she says, you attack. This one goes forward, but she's the shadow. It's not aware of the mechanical features of the shadow and that it's not a physical threat. So it being front and center, the creature immediately goes into it with its hands, doing a double thrust twice. Both times connecting onto the shadow. But the shadow is resistant to these attacks, so it takes 9 and 8. For a total of 17 onto the shadow. And then the creature jumps onto the wall and lands behind it and prepares to attack you guys. However, again, it cannot go Nova yet. So far, it takes 5 damage at the top of the order. He didn't say anything. He's not the kind of teacher that's going to constantly complain or stress you guys out by the fact he's dying. So he's just kind of above game, we know, but he's kind of silently suffering for you guys in game. He just sits there and tells you guys, I'm doing good. I don't think it's draining me. I don't think it's draining me anymore. Definitely is. Finisher.
God, she's got a dagger, but a dagger don't do shit. To use her crossbow that she's good at, she has to back up.
What will you do?
She sees in her eyes mind Paz all the time he spent training her with the crossbow. She's going to take a chance.
It's a flat roll.
It is fairy fire, so.
Nah, she's looking up at this thing that is towering over her. She pulls out her crossbow, aims it up in the chest, and slowly, starts to take a couple steps backwards. I'll take the chance on the opportunity attack.
It hits you for 12.
Can I shield?
How much would shield get your AC up to?
19.
That's a 20.
Damn, okay.
So he hits you for 12 damage, and then you owe me a 13 strength saving throw fault. You stand your ground. Maybe the momentum of the thrush pushing you into position to release your shot at advantage.
Yeah, we'll say like she gets thrown to this back wall, but she uses it to brace herself. Takes aim.
Oh, good thing. That hits. Oh, the glory. You see the creature go to swipe at Sora. But the arrow goes right into its mask, and when its mask breaks, creature, as long as you can manage to take out the other one, will die.
And even though it's not necessary, Phoenix can't help herself. She just yells, "Now!"
Edith?
Oh shit, I was muted. Yeah, I was like, kill it, kill it, kill it!
Got it. Goes for the swing.
Nice!
Oh yeah.
Fucking perfect.
End this encounter
So that
for
is
me.
+7 to it. So, as hearing the call out in the back, his eyes just go full focus and just widen as he aims the sword directly toward like the elbow of one of the arms, and swings down, cutting it off, cutting into the hip, and just pulls back the blade, allowing whatever spiritual energy to just slowly siphon out.
And the metacarpus on both sides fall. Their bodies turn into blue specks of dust. They both disappear. Good job.
Phoenix starts walking forward quickly. While she's moving past Sora, she looks to her. You okay?
I really sucked back there.
No, you didn't. And she keeps going towards Jenkins. She is going to take a minute to try to mend him. She's looking at the pieces, if anybody watches her face, like she's got this determination, because if she allows herself to think about it, she'll cry. So instead, she just got this look of determination as she's pulling the pieces together, and she's using magical touch to try to mend him. It's going to take a minute, though.
On our side, I'll say that was amazing. Great hit, great teamwork, great everything from all you guys. Mistafar, can you hear us, or how are you doing? Are you still getting injured?
Fine.
I get that you're fine, but are you still getting your life force sucked from you? Like that's a whole different kind of conversation there.
I think we're good. Just make it to the end of the.
Can I insight him?
Oh, sure.
by chance? Like,
He's clearly like getting sapped to death right now.
I'll be right back.
I love how one from each side hurries down the hallway towards it.
Okay, Mr. Farr, look at you.
He's laying on the floor, by the way. His hands are still on the tattoos. You think if he moves them, he'll have to pay the temple's cost again.
Yeah, Sora would come in from around that corner wanting to tackle him off of it.
No, don't move him from it, because he might get massively injured.
Oh, don't move me. I'll be alright. If you get to the end of the hallway, then the challenge is complete.
Alright, well.
In my back pocket, there's a potion. If someone could just feed it to me, that'd be nice.
Left cheek or right cheek?
One in each. Have at it.
Okay. She'll take one.
Okay, wait, go slow, because I gotta get a photo of this too. Of you digging in his pocket while. Hold on.
I mean, hopefully the angle's good or it's gonna look strange.
Yeah, okay.
His arm behind his back and he's like in pain.
Then as you're feeding the potion, I'll hold the photo up to Mistafar, and I'll say, this right here is just a symbol of your true commitment to us and to our cause. And no matter what, we're here fighting with you. And I will cast Healing Word at second level.
Alright, so you can do that, and then so I wrote you whenever you want to, you could roll those out.
Okay, I'll roll. Do you want me to roll them both out for him?
Oh, you can. He's not going to complain. He's in a world of pains.
Okay. He gets 14 healing back.
Nice. Now go. This brought us some time.
Okay.
How's it doing?
Oh, he's rough. But I got a great photo here of Sora digging into his ass pocket for a potion.
Okay. Let's go.
Great. And just punches the door open.
When Sora gets to this point, she will take out her potion of heroism and take that. Well, this is the expensive stuff, so might as well.
Alright, the doors have hand symbols on them. When you punch it, nothing happens. You think that you have to play patty cake with the door.
He's just like punching this rock door and it not reacting at all. He kind of just like has that pained expression on his face. We're all gonna check these things first.
It's a performance check to keep up with the hands. It's not necessarily patty cake, but you have to. Your palm has to hit its palm every time it glows. So you're just hitting all these different notes like whack-a-mole at the moment it glows with your palm. It's performance or sleight of hand to get the palms at the right time.
Sora will attempt her side with a sleight of hand.
And Lewis will also attempt sleight.
You got it, Lewis. You got it.
And I'll burn my last inspo on this.
Flat roll.
Let's do this.
All right, Sora, your side is successful. Lewis, your side is successful. Both was a 10. Both of you succeed. Doors spit open. Also locked behind you. The temple now, you play by the temple's rules. And, well, Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
The same thing on both sides.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Oh. Emerald, you immediately. Lewis opens the door and he's like catching a breath, and then you see this creature come charging at him. Thematically, of course, it can't move yet, but it's like running at him. And then you act first to protect him.
Rhyme sphere.
Oh shit. And you know you can't hit Sora this time, so you gotta hit the enemy. The rhyme spear comes flying out, but it uses all 6 hands to thrust at it, and it slides back 5 feet before slowly stepping forward back into its original position, and the ball disperses.
Uh-oh.
Lewis,
You're right over there.
I think they threw it back at him in real life.
It looks like it. Just water splashing. As the ball is distracting the Metacarpus, Lewis uses the opportunity to kind of like walk in, try to walk behind the sphere as much as possible, just so that I can try to obscure him a little bit as he just rushes forward and goes for a slash, going from just straight horizontal across the chest. Let's hope.
Give it
And I'm
D6.
gonna use the Bardic. Yep.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
A 17, you see it attempts to parry, but it's unable to as your attack cuts past its weapon and onto its wrist.
Heck yeah. So what I got?
Judith Bloom.
All right, Judith is going to move my shadow, move the shadow here a little bit, right there, and then I'm going to line up a nice little shot and do another firebolt. Oh shit!
See, it like gets backwards on all 6 arms, literally dodging it by dropping its body backwards.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool.
Curious why the shadow next to Phoenix all of a sudden is very red.
Well, it
you
was
get
hit
detected
earlier, and
first.
you guys never
took a big
hit.
adjusted it. It took 17 damage earlier, but nobody. All right, so you're up.
I don't want to be. All right. Sora is going to do their damnedest. Moving up. They will make an attack with their centipede gauntlets.
Uh, 16, you see that it carries it.
Okay. Bonus action. Trying this again. Patient defense.
Patient.
That's all I got. EOT.
Phoenix.
Phoenix starts backing up and she yells at Jenkins, "Get in there!" She will take her crossbow shot from back here. I believe that misses.
No, their AC is 15. They get to 17 with a parry.
Okay, cool.
Earlier, I know I said 16 was exact, but I was incorrect. 11 hits you right in the shoulder.
And then Jenkins runs up beside Sora. You hear a little as his arm backs up and forward, trying to hit this thing. 6 is a miss.
His metal body too slow. The creature just easily just deflects it. On the left side, it's their opening turn's always the hardest. It goes Nova onto Lewis.
Got it.
Lewis, this is gonna hurt you exceedingly bad. Hey, Lewis,
Alright.
get hit for 26 damage initially.
The initial is 26.
Well, one of the attacks is missing. Then he jumps over your shoulder behind
Hold
you.
up.
What?
As this flurry of strikes goes out on Lewis, he just raises his shield, taking as much of the blows as possible. As what seems to be a wind starts to develop around the shield with each and every blow, as what seems to be the spirit of Gale appears. Falcon, would you like to describe how Gale's spirit attempts to backfire on this thing as the shield of the Great Badger tries to go off on it as my reaction?
Oh, he's dropping in the chat.
DC
Uh-oh.
13 deck save.
Okay. Yeah, so you just see the symbol of this bardic individual rise up behind you, and seeking its own version of revenge, a thin rapier pierces into the creature, but then it's really a slash. It's beautiful. It's fast. Does it hit the creature good enough? An 11? It fails. Takes 13
Hell
damage.
yeah. Solid
13
smack.
damage. Yeah, a real solid smack. Smack enough for me to unfortunately finish you off. As he jumps
Reasonable.
over your head and will instead deliver his critical blow right to your back.
The hole.
Game of crits. He puts
down.
you down. He turns and screams at Amrit and Judith. Yeah. On the left side, this metal robot about to suffer its full wrath. The metal robot gets hit by dozens of hands. And I do mean dozens of hands. Just crushing it. He wastes its entire Nova turn as all of its attacks sink into and take out Jenkins. But you do luckily protect Sora.
Doing his job.
Oh shoot, the shadows are Jenkins. Everybody's in here, fuck it. Amrit, you're up.
Ooh. I'm gonna heal Lewis.
I was at the top of the order. Mistafar takes 5 to my.
That's a D4 plus 2. That's 3. As I reach past him to Lewis there.
Thank you very much.
I'll try. And I'll do Rhyme Spear again.
I'm Spear. Distracted by your fallen friend, he immediately lifts up Lewis's body, puts it in front of him, so you're forced to send the Rhyme Spear off its trajectory into the wall instead before he tosses Lewis back to the ground.
Alright.
Speaking of the devil,
Yeah, okay, that hurt. Gets up to his feet. Thanks for the extra blood. And goes for dragging the blade, trying to run along the leg up to the shoulder. Slash. 13.
your blade
Problem misses.
your blade comes up onto the creature, but it just, with one blade, stalls you, looks you in the face, and begins screeching.
Alright, I'm gonna need to try a little bit harder then. As he just braces himself for a second wind. And EOT.
Judith, they may have gone Nova, but in you guys' condition, it's a formidable threat. What will you do?
I will say, first I'm going to say, get back there, Shadow, get back there. And then I will say, Amrit, it's taking you longer than usual. When are you gonna kick into third gear here? And I will bonus action healing word you at first level. 5. And then I'm going to say a little prayer and firebolt. Mother of Jesus.
So much of far furnace power in you, it starts to tax you.
Okay. That's my turn.
Sorry, it's time to put in work on the metacarpus before it puts in work on you.
Zora's going to try and just get all of its attention on her so Phoenix can hopefully do her own magic. First off, a two-handed staff swing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that hits.
For 10 bludgeoning, and then I will spend a key point for... where is it? There it is. Flurry of blows.
Oh, nice.
Shit. So, not only does it
Goddamn.
take 6 extra poison, well, I'll get the extra stuff there, but it owes me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or it becomes poisoned, I think.
Oh, it makes it safe.
Okay.
But you are
I'll-
doing shit ton damage. What's the like?
So 7 plus 4.
Plus 5?
Oh, is there a 1 in one of the... Yeah, I would want to maximize
Yeah.
that. So, plus...
Yeah, on the poison side of things.
So 19 points of damage on that attack.
See the tree stagger for a moment. Ah.
And then try and land one last punch. Not doing the job.
Realizing that you are exceedingly a threat, it goes full defense like a boxer and just shuffles around dodging your attacks. Mostly just head bops.
And in order to try and give Phoenix as much time as possible, they'll use their movement to just circle around the creature. 5, 10, 15. Alright.
Go.
You have this, Phoenix.
What's the other side look like, though? Although if she hits it and the other thing doesn't die the same turn, this thing just won't die, right? But it'll still get hurt.
Yeah, it'll still be hurt, but it'll survive you.
She'll go for it then. She's got both hands on that crossbow, aiming. Thematically, it's following Sora around, so we're aiming for the nape of the neck. Ow.
You shoot it in its back and it's true, but you see how thick its shoulders is? It just kind of protrudes out of one of its shoulders. You draw its attention, but you don't truly harm it.
Yeah, I don't want its attention. Bonus action, she's going to take that healing potion that was given to her by the kindly old Gale.
Not a bad idea. Metacarpus on the left side spares 2 attacks, one to Lewis and one to Amrut. Unable to unleash its full powers anymore, still with deadly intent. Against Lewis, it is going to be 14 damage.
Got it.
Against
Raising up the
Amrut,
shield.
what?
Raising up the shield, the impact smacks against the shield, and he just braces himself.
Delicious. A strength save to see if he knocks you prone.
Got it.
He does, he'll probably relocate. He doesn't, so he stays put. And then Amrut, you think he's distracted, so you move in for a strike, but with its other 3 arms, it swings them all back, each one holding a scimitar. And as they're about to come on to you, you somehow muster the strength between both of your blades to block it, and he misses you. You kind of roll back a little bit, but you know that you cannot allow it to advance to Judith, so you immediately shoot forward. The Metacarpus looks down to Sora, a worthy opponent. And it also glances back at Phoenix, wanting to deal with the ranged unit, but having to focus on someone who nearly destroyed it. It does a double thrust into Sora. With intent, lethal harm. First attack doing 10 damage.
Okay, that takes out all my temp.
Second attack, as it you see, it kind of knocks the one at you with the first one. The second attack, it grabs you by the arm and just slams you across the wall all the way to this corner, dropping you to 0.
Okay.
As it just kind of races you against the wall of the temple, it charges forward. This time ignoring the shadow and making it almost all the way to Phoenix. But luckily, Phoenix, the 5-foot difference between its max movement.
I just yell out, all right, Jenkins is down, Sora is down, and the shadow's about to die. Not looking too good.
Missile's like, I think I could survive one more drop-in. Make the call, Phoenix.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll prepare a shot if need be. He's holding an action to shoot. He can teleport into either shadow and take one shot, but it will cost him 40 hit points, to which he has 44. Just so we understand the mechanical cost of it. With that said, though, Amrut, you're up.
Okay. I've been considering using Blood Maledict, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just gonna attack. We'll see where it goes.
It goes to parry, but you're starting to read and learn and adapt its pattern, just as your order taught you. You slice into its belly a little bit.
Then I'll twist around with the stab.
But once you cut into it, you try to grab it. It uses its hand. Your dagger goes through its hand, and it just kind of holds your hand with its own. It squeals in pain, but otherwise still mostly unharmed.
Alrighty. If it was to move, I'd just headbutt it, but it's not, so I'm in my turn.
Lewis, what are you gonna do?
Come on, keep your attention over here. Goes for another slash. Eesh. Good distraction.
Just parries you easily. It used the blade stuck in its hand from Amrut. The back of the blade is protruding out. He just kind of parries your attack with it.
Yeah.
Judith, these warriors need your reporting goods and not a photo.
But no. Okay, so Mustafar, when he went through last time, he shot a ranged thing through the shadow, right?
Correct.
Okay, great. Then I'll let the shadow stay there then. And I will. Okay. I'm going to definitely take a shot with Far Inferno's Firebolt. Here we go.
You take your shot with the firebolt. Good.
Is a 16 hit? Sorry.
It is going to wait, can it parry that? Yep, it will parry that. She lift up its arms, and so when it parries, so its armor class is 15, parry adds 2. But unlike shield, it's just for one attack. It's not like an entire round. So it lifts up its attack and deflects the firebolt.
Okay. Then I will. All right. Well, it's getting dicey over there, but I have all the faith in Phoenix, so I'm going to bonus action. Use a bardic inspiration on Amrut. Freeze this mother effer, Amrut. That's not the right thing. There you go.
Alrighty.
Alright. EOT.
Sora.
Okay. Alright, one failure.
See her body ruptured on the side of the wall, her arm hanging off the side, Phoenix.
You sorry son of a bitch. Frickin'
no.
hey.
Your emotions get the best of you. It just slices the arrow out of the sky, or the bolt. Lifts up its blade. Sparks fly as they dance across each other.
Say there is shadowy trendles moving about her feet right now. Sorry, looking at something. Nope, I don't have that one. Basio-D.
Metacarpus again. One attack on Amber, one attack on Lewis. Trying to take them both out of the equation forever. A 19 will connect onto Amrut for 10 damage. 15 will miss Lewis. He slashes into Amrut, blood pouring out of your shirt. And then he goes to kick Lewis, but shield blocks it, bracing the attack. This one jumps in the air, and you just hear, "I won't allow it!" Mr. Farf. Who attacks. Luckily, it's just before the creature would get its parry back, so 16 digs into its backside, killing it for now, but the creature will soon be revived. Misavari falls to the ground where he is, instinctually holding his hands on the symbol. Reality, damn near unconscious. The creature falls in front of you, Phoenix, collapsing to the ground.
That one's dead. That one's dead. Take it out. Take this one out quickly.
All right. 2 attacks.
Oh,
Hell
sweet
yeah.
baby. Jesus.
Hell.
There we go.
Okay.
+5.
So let's see here. You're gonna maximize that. Okay. I'm gonna one more.
So total. Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Does this do it?
What's the total?
+6 to that one.
Let's see. Yeah, +6. How much that all added up here? I'm slow.
Numbers.
I calculated that out right.
There you go. Well, as long as it's more than 19, you would have gotten it. So I'm assuming even if you got 1 or 2 wrong, it's more than 19. The creature falls. This would normally end the fight, but at the top of the Missilefar's turn, the right side revived with 1 hit point.
Oh.
Oh! It's up to y'all.
Okay. Right. Let's hope there's nothing else at the end of this corridor. Going to just proceed down for the time being. And, in case something comes out of them, actually, screw it, dot. Just straight up dash, just to try to get to the absolute end if possible. Actually, wait,
Okay.
if they aren't able to finish it in time. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold this position and, drop my sword, pull out a hand axe, just in case.
Judith.
Okay, I'm going to. The shadow that I'm attuned to is going to come over here, and I can't do anything, but I'd like to see if I can get the shadow close, almost to like, you know, just to be there for Sora, because I know it'd be scary as shit right now. And then I'm going to.
If you're thinking of using a spell, Sora does have a common healing potion on them.
I can't use anything, but I can't do anything with it with the shadow, sadly. And I can't get to you with my Judith self, so I'm going to just.
But Falcon asked if you have any spells that only require sight.
Oh, that only requires sight.
Yeah, because you can see through the shadow. The right side is targetable by you if you have sight-based spells.
I do. I have a healing word. It says a creature of your choice that you can see within range. It doesn't say that they have to see me. It just says that.
Can you get close enough to make that 60
Well,
feet requirement?
There could be that corner on the bottom right.
No, I can't because
Too far, yeah.
You have an action dash, right?
is that 60? That's 80 feet.
Okay, you're right.
Oh,
Maybe. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't do anything. So I'll just come up and kind of hold on to Emerald and say, "Don't. Phoenix has this. Phoenix has this. I'll give you this potion of healing that I have."
A lot of weight on his shoulders, Phoenix.
Come on, dice, participate here.
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah, for the basic potions, yeah.
All right, you get 6 healing there, Emerald.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Does anyone have any inspiration they can give me?
I do.
yep.
You can take it.
Okay. Okay, that's 1. I need to do one
Oh.
more. Okay, 1 success, 1 fail.
you're still
Okay.
alive in the meantime. Oof, that's always scary for those nat ones. Phoenix, you have to close out on this monster.
The dice will participate.
Well, hold on now. The creature was defeated before it got its turn. It's prone. I know you prefer your crossbow, but an advantage dagger, any damage will defeat this creature.
That's what she was going to do. I didn't realize he was prone, but that's cool. So yeah. She pulls out from inside the back of her pants a dagger, and she grips it tight. She's my friend, and will go to stab this thing.
Sweat.
Oh,
Describe
Not
the kill.
only does she stab it, but that she walks alongside its body, dragging the dagger within its flesh, making a real nice long incision.
It turned to blue dust.
I don't think I can get to her though. No, I can't. I got short legs. I'm on my way to Sora to try to put a healing potion down her throat.
One more roll.
I may just need 1 more inspiration, that's all.
We'll skip to the part where it's your turn, Sawyer, because we can leave initiative if you survive. Because Phoenix can heal you. Before you roll, if you get a nat 1, you will die. So I don't know if anyone's willing to give you that inspo or not.
I got plenty, so I'd be willing to donate.
Alright, so now you have advantage, because anything besides a 1, you'll be alright.
Okay. Rolling 2d20. Okay, success.
Oh, Phoenix, roll that potion and get her on her feet. Jesus, that's so scary.
Is it a regular healing potion you got on you? Because I don't have any
Okay.
more on me.
Yeah, it's a 2d4 plus 2.
Bro, we all good on that side?
I need a minute.
I'll just say, yeah, Sora's alive, but Jenkins is in shambles again. So Phoenix is gonna bring him back up.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's-
Hopefully we get to the end of this.
Yeah.
Phoenix was going through your stuff, Sora. She finds the potion, is like using her little hand to open up your mouth, pouring it in there. I need you. You can't leave us yet. And as soon as you come to, you see her smile, and her eyes are a little big for a brief second. And then she's, breathe. And then she runs over to Jenkins and starts pulling his pieces back together.
Sora, at this point, bloodied and looking extremely slow and tired, just looks at you with a shaky look before she kind of just looks ahead and lets out a rather dreary sigh. I truly am not ready, I think.
Just breathe. Then she calls out, Mr. Fire, are you still with us?
Behind you. Just walking down the hallway. You guys did the challenge. Completed the challenge. Good job. He's like coughing up blood and stuff.
Oh.
Let's move.
Oh, I look to the others. Mistafar is alive, but he is not looking good.
Oh shit.
Means we'll clear the challenge.
He talks you to Shadow. Don't open that final door until we're both down there. Door needs to be open at the same time.
Is there anything
Is it not?
like, can I like investigate? There's like a little like, is this an altar right here? or
There's
is there
a
anything
well.
on the door?
There's a well, and on front of the well. So in the room, there's several vases, each of them filled halfway exactly with water. As you look into them, they're perfectly empty, perfectly full. The well here has a face similar to the faces you saw in the entrance, kind of the floating head, and its mouth is open. And every few seconds, a single drop of water falls from its mouth into the well. Oof. And the water vibrates. Safar looks to Sora. Good news and better news. This deity does not play without some fondness of the individuals within. These temple well, we drink of her water, rejuvenate us. These waters here, Mr. Farr is familiar with, they have 2 functions and 3 uses each. They can heal you for 15 hit points, or they can reduce your exhaustion by 1 level. There's 3 total uses in both wells, but the people who partake of them must partake of them at the same exact time, or neither will be given anything. This temple serves on the duality of doing things on both sides at the same damn time. Like the song, same damn time now.
Yeah.
Mr. Fa, you are very hurt. Take 2 and I can just take 1.
Nonsense, I won't drink for my student. Here, if I'm just go ahead.
Alright, I'll at least take the first one. And she
Alright,
will...
alright. They're lining up, so Emra, here, you take a drink of the first one.
I don't know if you explain what it does, but I check for poison first.
Sure. You have a
Yeah,
poison
I definitely-
tools or?
Yeah, I like get like a little like a dropper and like squeeze into it. I look at it. What is this shit?
Emerald says it's supposed to heal us if we drink from the same time as they are. It either gives you life back or relieves the exhaustion. And we get three uses.
Well, I guess if you said so. Sure. I guess we're going by a countdown or...
It looks like Sora's about to drink. Just drink it.
Oh, shit.
I would like to use the charge on our right side just for 15 healing.
Same.
Okay. I'm very slow, but we need you on your feet. You can take the rest.
You
Lewis,
look
how about you?
exhausted, are you sure?
Sounds good.
I'll just be having to play more to the back. I can't keep fighting up front.
He takes a single sip. And he refuses to take another one. They'll either get wasted, and I'm assuming Lewis takes it at the same time as him.
Yeah.
Here it says, it's gonna get wasted, or you're gonna drink it. Choose, Sora.
Okay. She'll go
Okay.
back up there.
All right, Sora's going for a second one. Who else needs one? Which one do you guys wants to be topped up?
Or at least get rid of exhaustion.
Just looks to the other, to either one of them, as Lois is already pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have any exhaustion. I'll top it. Yeah, sure. Well, how are you looking though, Judas?
Above game, I have 19 out of 27 hit points, so I'm minus 8.
Yeah, take
So
it.
if you have more than 8, are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 5 down.
Emerald, how far are you down?
9.
You take it.
All right.
This clears just one level exhaustion, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Amber, you get topped off. And the moment both of you sides drink, the doors, Mr. Farr says to Lewis, are you ready?
Yeah, just about.
Push.
Times it out. It applies pressure.
Thank God. A Rune Warrior's sacred room. And Mr. Farr just passes out.
Oh. I grab him by his robe so his head doesn't hit the floor.
Grab him. His last words was that this is the Rune Warrior's sacred room. And you see 4 rune symbols and 4 hands. And you do know that originally it was Rune Warriors that defeated this temple. The door quickly closes, including the ones you came.
There's more hands in here.
The hands all go into a fist and close. And you see the mouth of this statue open, slowly, dust falling out, and the sounds of rubble and stuff falling out, and gravel. And crawling out of its mouth, a massive serpent. Hundreds of mage hands floating around it.
Oh.
I will. Guys, gotta have secret clip notes on it. Hold on. There we go. That is his artwork.
That would be so adorable if it
That's
wasn't
so cool.
frightening in this situation.
The serpent looks around the room at all of you. He goes, Rune Warriors, you're just in time for a moment's reprieve. I am the serpent with 100 mage hands. You are safe to take a rest here. He crawls into, he lays in the mouth like cereal in the bowl, just resting in the lower jaw.
Wow.
And sorry, who are you? Do you have is it or is that just like the title? Is there a name as well?
I only was given a title when I was destined to guard this place. A name was never spared. For all intended purposes, perhaps that is the name, for which I would prefer you call me 100, because it is a unique name, more unique than Mage, Hands, and Snake.
100 is cool. Okay, great. I'm just gonna write that down. That sounds great.
You are safe here. You do know the temple was defeated by Rune Warriors. This room here was placed in protection of new travelers that would seek, well, to once again seal this place. So, I see you brought your master with you. All of you, use this time to mend your wound. And if any of you are up for a challenge, the only way to open that door is to complete the challenge of the hands. The previous masters that sealed the temple forbids any warrior who cannot overcome their test enter. That is the requirements to go forward in Asa'Kali's temple.
What does that mean, the challenge of the hands?
You see, the people who originally sealed this place were known as the Four Hands. Thematic and appropriate to take on Asa'Kali herself. In the top left is the hand of Mako the Magma Man. To whomever could succeed in an arm wrestle against him is surely worthy enough to advance. In the lower left is Galen, the Iron Warrior. Whoever can out-punch or dodge his fist is surely worthy to advance. In the top right is the hand of Cuckoo of the Light. A simple game of rock, paper, scissors, where insight and deduction leads to one's victory. Not to mention a little bit of luck. And finally, in the bottom right, the hand of Sanshui of the First Sign. If you can copy the motions of his fingers as they move, certainly a performance or some other skill, then maybe you have what it takes to advance in Asa'Kali's temple. I'll tend to Mistofar. You see dozens of mage hands lift him up.
Thank you kindly for the respite.
Rune warriors shield this place. It is not uncommon for them to leave a room of safety. They each left their rune in here as evidence on the floor. Chateau, light, earth, and fire. And I've got a little more tricks for you. Unfortunately, of the 4 hands, there's only 4 rune warriors. So no water. Not to say that a water couldn't seal this place. That's just how it panned out. Or should I say,
Sure.
panned out.
Before, are we taking a short rest here, real quick?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Player characters
sounds
are
good.
entitled to 2 short rests every 24 hours. So if you guys would like to spend 1 now, you can.
I'm gonna,
Nice.
as we're resting, I'll tell the story of the epic duel battle that we both had and the true courage that Phoenix and Sora showed.
Excellent. When you guys all rest here and get ready for the challenge, 100 tells each of you. Asa'Kali is not in the temple, though her spirit is strong. If you guys are not able to quell the darkness, then she will be revived from the mouth that feeds. 2 mouthers are here. One just beyond this very door, and another deeper within the temple. You see, Asa'Kali's temple is vast. You are on the first floor, to which there are 3 more. It may suit you better to take a long rest here. There will be no more reprieve within the temple if your resources are truly taxed. Of course, you could probably short rest other places, but 8 hours anywhere else in this temple will be near impossible.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
Yeah, I would want that.
I really could use some time to restock, so to say.
Were you able to take on the challenge a bit ahead of time? Preferably, I'd like to get it out of the way before we start resting.
But if we do the challenge, isn't the door gonna open?
That's the question.
100?
Sorry, what was your question?
Lewis was,
If we
oh, yeah.
start doing the challenges now, does the door immediately open?
Yes, which also means whatever's down there may come up if you guys spend 8 hours here. So you don't want to open the door just yet.
Okay, good to know. Holding off on it then until we're ready.
But that door is protecting you just as much as it's preventing your advancement. So you all going to take a long rest in the temple of Asa'Kali, in the room of reprieve, from the 4 hands of the rune masters before you. Mr. Farr won't complain because she's unconscious. All of you, make sure you're very careful of the amount of hit dice you get because you only get back half rounded down when you complete a long rest. With that said, why don't we take 10 minutes? And you all have done really good. I think you'll enjoy these challenges should you be worthy enough to adventure deeper into Asa'Kali's temple. I'll see you all in 10 minutes into the stream. Thank you for watching. We will be right back.
All right.
Was asking
boy.
to see if I could optimize the use of whatchamacall, Master's Guidance, since it refreshes on a short. But it's fine.
Don't you get it back on a long rest too?
Short or long, either way works. I just hadn't used it yet, so.
Oh, okay.
Man, I got my ass kicked.
Really sorry about that. I wasn't as much help as I had hoped to be.
I mean, you can't do anything even when you have disadvantage, you get double hit and crit.
Yeah, I rolled 20, or Falcon has his crit script on tonight.
I'll
yeah,
be
that
back.
was rough.
Yeah, I need to go get some water.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
I think my favorite photo I've taken of the night is Lewis playing patty cake at the door.
Heck yeah. Imagine I had to use Master's Guidance to get that door open.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
That would have been hilarious.
What were these? There's one of them is sounds like one of them is a strength, one of them is a performance, one's a luck, an insight.
Bit of
one,
wisdom. And a one being Dex, so got a pretty good mix.
Kind of we go on break. I walked away, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I
I'm
wasn't
not
paying
sure.
attention either. Wasn't too long from what I could tell though, so
I'll just do a roll call in like 2 minutes. Just to be safe.
sounds good.
All right. Phoenix. Go down one. Emerald. Again, we're down
Might be
two.
that too.
Sorry, I just
Goddamn.
came back if you had called my name.
I did, but Lewis is just here. Judith,
Yep.
Sarah.
I am here.
All right, we're just waiting on Emerald. Give him another minute.
Sounds good.
I was here, but then I got back up to get my Twizzlers because this was freaking stressful.
Best way to reduce stress.
Oh, I was really scared when Sarah went down the second time. I was like, oh no.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing my best, man. Patient defense is failing me tonight.
It's the dice.
Damn you, roll 20.
Emerald, you back?
No.
Oh God. While we're waiting on Emerald, he is here. Go ahead and get roll Mr. Far's long rest dice.
Just clarifying, did we take a short or a long rest?
I think we took a long rest.
Long.
Right?
Long.
Okay, double checking.
Yeah.
Wanted to be sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't sure myself. That's right. That stepped away almost immediately. Mr. Farr would come through at the end of the rest. Lay up against the wall. 100. Thank you. Look around and see that you're all good. Your shadows would cap out at this point. Well, how are the rest of you doing, all things considered?
Better now.
Ready to prove I'm not some overglorified punching bag. I want some faces to punch.
My hand's so a little tingly. And like the hand that has like that had like the knife is still kind of like it's like holding its wrist because it's like kind of shaking still.
Well, you got 4 challenges ahead of you. And if the students are truly ready to advance into this temple, I certainly shall not take on any of these tests. Talk among yourselves whom could do what. If there are any instructions, 100, please let us know. Do you want me to reiterate the games that are being the challenges at each point, or?
Was there one where I could punch one of the hands?
Yeah.
Was that one over there?
Yep, Gallon at the bottom. You can either out punch him or dodge his punches.
I am in the mood of punching today.
The only one Phoenix thinks she has a chance at was this one in the top right corner, but it's still not her strong point if somebody else wanted to do it.
Oh, go ahead.
Which one is that one? The wisdom one?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not great at wisdom. I only have 1, but that's better than the other ones. I have 0 strength, so.
Oh, isn't insight intelligence skill?
No.
It's a wisdom.
Oh my god, well. What investigation is also one of the loud things.
Oh, okay.
Kukui of the light, rock, paper, scissors. It's insight, perception, or investigation. All of which is dealing with your ability to perceive what's going on.
I have a
Okay.
I have a +6 in investigation.
Yo.
By all means.
But we also need a performer. Are you able to perform?
Oh Jesus.
The bottom right
She
hand
is,
is
but she's not gonna want to do it.
Sansuya, the first sign, is a performance check or a history check.
I can do history.
All right.
Okay.
So just get to the hands that you think you can handle. The top left, Lewis is at, is an arm wrestling cup. Amber, you don't have a rune here, and it looks like you're the only one sitting out.
Fuck.
Do you want to do one? You want to do the wisdom one? Or the insight?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
So, who would like to go first? Because there are some additional, well, just RP and stuff we're going to do when we do it.
I would like to try and punch Mr. Handy here.
So, as you step up to the challenge, the hand of Galon the Iron Warrior forms from the stone, and you see it float in the air and make a fist. And when you're ready, 100 tells you, once you make a fist, it is going to come at you with everything it's got.
Okay. Yeah, she'll do it.
The first DC is set, a low 7 as the fist comes flying out at you. Your unarmed strike versus its own.
Yeah, she ducks her head to the left and then tries to go for this underhanded jab from the bottom.
Your hand connects to its hand. The fist, one of the fingers break off. 4 more fingers to go. Next attack comes out faster than the first. Maybe a test of your strength. Oof, maybe it's not faster than the first.
Swing again.
Duality. You know the temple duality, getting both sides of the coin. You smash it, another finger falls off.
Ah, this is therapeutic.
It goes at you again. If you get this one, you beat it. Best 3 out of 5. So let's see.
That is a 6.
You can describe rupturing the entire hand in this blow then.
So as the hand keeps flying at her, Sora is like leaning left and right, doing quick jabs and sometimes with her foot until finally it comes flying at her one more time. And she does this flying axe kick, kicking it off into the air. Ah, now that is what I'm talking about.
And once you do that, you see the earth rune on the floor glow. And when it glows, there may not be any earth rune users here, but you can expect a similar reward at each of yours, as a new rune boon is up for grabs should we have had an earth. Don't worry, we've got the other ones present.
Oh.
100 says, the Rune Masters thought if we were going to test your courage, some reward should be in play. Each of these challenges, if successful, yields a rune boon that you could potentially switch out yours for. Consider that the hands before you still guiding you even now, just like the front door said. Who would like to go next? Now we know there's also a reward up for grab too.
Phoenix would like to try, but before we do, real quick question. I don't know if these things count as magic items. I don't know if Artificer's Lore, if I'm doing a history check, would apply or not.
I'll meet you in the middle. I'll let you use it on one of them.
Okay.
Not necessarily a magic item, but it is a magical thing. So I'll let you use it on one. You don't need to use it in the first check, but maybe if things are looking rough for you, you bust it out, or you can just use it all in the first one.
We'll do it, see if it looks rough.
So the hands go up, and they begin doing dozens of symbols, like kind of like they're doing like ninjutsus or something like that, making hand signs extraordinarily fast. You have to copy the motions with a performance or a history check. It's best of 3. You need to beat 2 out of 3 of these DCs.
She watches it very intently. A little bit of a smile comes on her face as she's been working on hand signals with Jenkins. She thinks she's got this. Oops, sorry, I need to go back to normal. 14.
Okay. The DC is only 11. You complete the first hand symbol. Well done. The next DC is 12 as it goes up a little bit, and it makes the hand symbols again. Like an Artificer's Lore, or maybe you'll just get it on your own merit once more.
She watches intently. Oh, not intently enough.
The DC goes back down to 11. See, with every success, it goes up, and for every failure, it goes down. Now at 11, it does its final picking. So what will you do?
We'll use the Artificer's Lore on this, so whatever I roll, it'll be plus 2 more.
You succeed, and the hand symbols disappear slowly, and you hear another boom. The shadow symbol on the floor glows ever bright, and as a shadow rune, you get to see potential rune you could take with you. Of course, that would be forfeiting your own for the Shadowfire sign.
Cool. I'm going to think on this a little bit if you don't mind.
Certainly, you don't need to decide right now. Just before you leave this room, you could touch the symbol, removing your own boon in place of its own you would receive. As we continue down this bout, shall it be Lewis or Judith next?
I can go, Lewis.
Feel free.
All right.
All right.
You have, which one are you doing? You're doing Cuckoos of Light, Rock, Paper, Scissors?
Yeah.
You have a choice between insight, perception, and investigation, and the idea is before it settles on what it's going to go, you can predict it and outpace it on your skill check.
Okay, I'll do investigation.
DC 11.
Okay. Oof.
think it's going to go for a fist, but it's a scissors and it cuts your paper. The DC goes down to 10.
Is it like a spectral thing in front of me?
No,
or
it's just
or
it's
just a
solid
hand?
fist. It's a solid stone fist that's making motion.
Okay, got it. All right. Whew, I'll shake it off. Round 2.
Nice. You predicted. What symbol do you put up thinking over whatever symbol it would have had?
Paper.
Put a paper as it goes for rock, and then you cover it. The DC goes up to 11. I don't know you. This is going to be spicy.
I'm just focusing on it and go.
Ooh. Challenge. Unfortunate. Fails. Fist curls. As long as Lewis aces his, you guys can advance.
Let's hope.
Sorry, everybody.
No worries. It's worth a shot. Here's how the dice roll. As Lewis just rests his elbow on the pedestal, gets ready.
Simple game, arm wrestling. No instructions needed. Extend its hands out to yours. DC 11. Athletics.
Let's do this.
Easily wrestle it the first time, but it looks like it's really ready for you the second time as it shakes its hand a little bit and prepares once more. DC 12.
Right. Just taking his left arm because he knows his mechanical one wouldn't be able to withstand this type of thing. He just tries to put as much weight as he can into it.
Slamming the hand down, retreats into the darkness. Because you beat 3 of 4 tests, don't worry, Judith, yours still is a success. All the hands disappear. You guys are overall victorious, revealing the final 2 rooms and more importantly, opening that door. But hopefully not your demise. But
Heck yeah.
let's take a moment to consider whether we want these rooms or not. In front of you, Mako's Flaming Fist is presented to you, Lewis. In front of Judith, as 3 of 4 challenges are succeeded upon, the divine hands of the diva herself. Remember, these aren't one-use takes, so if there's more than one light, you guys can both take it. But do consider you are giving up your own rooms to take these if you decide so. While the 2 of you, since you're just getting a chance to read, I'll venture back to where the Phoenix has settled on retaining or moving forward. Phoenix?
Real quick question. At the bottom of it, it says special sign roll. You can use a sign only once per long rest, but you can know a number of signs equal to your proficiency bonus. So there are other signs out there that she could possibly learn.
Signs are exclusive to the shadow runes. Yes, you can learn multiple types of signs over time. Learning this sign will still make you lose your rune ability, but in the future, learning a second sign, if you have more than one slot for it, you'll just gain in addition to this.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's so
Given
cool.
what they had been through the day before and how she felt like she couldn't hit with her stuff, she is going to step forward and accept this one.
For a moment, you feel your puppetry pulled out of your body. It's almost as though you're missing a portion of your soul. Soon, it returns to you, that same piece, but different. And you can feel both knowledge and the powers of what is needed to form the Shadowfire sign. And hopefully, you go down this road of using signs, many more cool features. Mistafar nods at you. He used to use signs before he mastered his rune for something else.
She looks at her hands and kind of wiggles her fingers a little bit in a wave. She smiles a little bit and is satisfied.
It looks, Mistafar says to you, when I was younger, I used to use signs. I had 3 signs in particular. One that could prevent death, one that could cause death, and a little bit of utility in between. Signs are very useful and versatile. Visually, they don't always pan up to a full rune. The fact that you can learn multiple of them makes you extremely dangerous. I'm excited for you, Phoenix. I think you'll enjoy this. Side perk, you're also able to communicate with us through silent.
It's amazing. I've been working on it. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Excellent. Now I'm really curious about the other students. Have you decided whether you'll be taking out the Flaming Fist or the Divine Hands? He kind of looks at Sora and Judith for the Divine Hand and Lewis for the Flaming Fist.
Oh, I don't think mine can change.
Your basic room can change, it just can never advance to an advanced room or higher.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me read over the rate. I'm pretty sure it says it can advance as in the advanced room. Check, make sure I'm not talking about my booty hole. You guys are chosen. The second rune never progresses beyond the starter. Okay, I lied to you guys.
Mad goofing.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
That's worth a shot.
I'm not eligible.
Wait, hold on. But you could still change the second rune during appropriate times. Yeah, you can change it.
Oh, so I can change it to this.
I got you. Double Uno reverse.
What the?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
worded poorly, but so the second rune never advances beyond the starter. That word's tricky because it's supposed to be a basic rune because you guys start with basic rune. So what it says is it really supposed to say it never progress beyond the beginner runes. This is still a beginner rune.
Okay.
Oh.
What are you
Yeah.
thinking, Judith?
Thinking about what?
Do you want to take it?
Get at no way. What? I'm
Okay.
focusing on what's going down there. You can tell she just like fully just ignores it.
And Brilliant Beam really helps because it heals me. It's really cool, but I'll pass.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are not obligated or required to take these. Throughout your play, you will discover dozens of rune powers, and they'll be either taken by you or left behind. Last, they will expand the world's lore knowledge. Lewis, how about you?
Lewis, kind of thinking back to what's been happening so far and what the team really needs. Should be able to help out quite a bit as he just extends his mechanical arm out.
And you give up your soul fragment for a new as the flaming fist envelops your body in heat. Feel the power of the rune warrior before you that wielded it once.
Right. Let's do this.
100 says each of you, good luck in your endeavors. Once you leave this room, I will shut that door. I cannot risk what's trapped in there ever escaping. I understand how that sounds to all of you. The world is more important than our individual life. I hope I at least aided you in a nice reprieve.
Thank you,
Thank you.
100.
Thank you,
Yeah.
100.
Yes, it is. Bar looks around. It's time to go down. You guys descend into the darkness. And even though some of you have dark vision, it's still pretty dark in this hallway as you descend about 60 feet down. You hear something in the darkness. Jenkins, you all advance forward.
Watch out.
Watch out!
Forgot all about that.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, Mr. Far healed. Having the map. Okay.
Math jumping.
Yep, we are going down a level. So as you guys travel down this stairs into another room, you know.
Oh no.
Anyone else have a bad feeling?
Like in general or in this very moment?
Suppose both would merit the situation.
Yeah.
I just feel itchy.
What?
Well, next time we rest, you can use some of my soap, and if you want to wash.
I think this place just makes me feel itchy. That's all.
Sure, ability to detect malady is likely. It happens to each of us a different way. Bad feeling in our chest, butterflies in our stomach, itchy skin.
Now I just want to kill him because it's making me itch. It's very uncomfortable.
What's over here?
Guess we're going that way.
No, it looks like there's. Are these coffins right here?
Coffins? Yeah, the same coffins that summon those other creatures.
Oh, okay. All right. Are there coffins over there too, Phoenix?
Yep.
Bodes well.
Cemetery.
Is this like one of those well things, or?
There's a well in all the rooms. Well, it's not actually a well. It's just a stand or a podium of some kind. But in front of them all is a bowl with one use of the well in each of them. Mr. Parr says, we're going to need those.
Is there anything along the walls?
There's fire, and all the hallways are otherwise different types of hand symbols. Phoenix can notice that some of them are actually hand symbols for the shadow fire sign, and she can only allude that the others are for other hand signs. So without the raw power of the signs, it's impossible to learn them.
Well, there's a path back towards the stairs as well.
No, it's the same thing with the well you drink things in the coffins. Looks like there's. Mistafar, is there one on your side too?
Yes. Again, symmetrical in every way.
Maybe we're supposed to spot a difference?
Can we not go forward? Maybe this is just like a little lounge, like a reprieve, you know?
I very much doubt that.
Well, let's see what's up ahead. This door here.
Yep, on the door there's words written in the language no one speaks. So get that history check going, Phoenix. If you are, and whenever we do these, be appropriately close to what you're studying.
I have full spells. I can.
Oh yeah, you
cast-
could. You're willing to do the resource, sure.
Well, if I can't figure it out, by all means.
$11 won't be enough now.
All right. Excuse me, Mr. Farr. Let me jump up here. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I mean, I could just kick it open.
I'll before you kick, let's read.
Sure.
It could read, please don't kick, very angry.
Well, that's a little specific, but okay.
Takes you about a minute to read a full page, and that's okay because it's a little less than that. Here you go.
Okay. I'll say my eyes kind of have little, they start to glow a little bit, and it says, hands fill each room where the water drips. Each hand must be dismissed. The mouther is bound to the place before that is done. The mouther is instructed to destroy all that which come. Okay.
It seems whenever we open this door, our challenge will begin. Just as the other room, it's a game. And then the price of victory and defeat, our lives or our death.
Does it sound like if we dismiss all of the water drips, all that, then it'll be free? The Mouther? So we don't want to do that, right? Or am I misreading it?
I don't know. You're the one that can read it.
You can give me an investigation to dig deeper into the words. So you think that once you open this door, so we're working with this 20 here.
Yeah.
Oof. I was about to burp. Working with this 20 here. You think that the Mouther is bound to this place before you do the dismissal. Once you dismiss the stuff, that it will also dismiss the Mouther.
Oh.
If you guys can't defeat it the conventional way. But the challenge doesn't begin until you open the door.
Okay.
So you can either potentially get into position, but we don't know what's on the other side of this door, so if only two of you are here, it could just overwhelm you.
I'll say that to everybody. It's like a fail-safe, it sounds like.
We don't know what the challenge is till we can see it.
But
These bowls that we saw earlier, they were already filled with stuff.
Yeah, they have a tiny bit of water in each bowl.
Just if we have to, water is dripping. I don't know.
But also that means they do have the coffins like in the other room, so there might be when we start filling things with water or whatever we're doing with water, it might awaken those other creatures. So it's not like this is an easy battle regardless, you know.
I'm kicking this fucking door.
Okay, hold up. Wait, before you kick the door. Excuse me. Okay.
Got a good starting point. Let's do this.
I prepare a photogravia to right when he kicks the door open. Oh shit.
Oh, actually, in hindsight, did we do it all together or fuck? I guess it's fine.
Room looks empty. But there are massive coffins to the left and right. I wonder where the Mouther is. Maybe within this or the ones to the left and right.
Phoenix is looking for dripping water.
You can hear it behind you when you open the door. It seems like the previous rooms have begun to drip into those bowls you saw. Boom, poof, boom, boom. Little tiny droplets. And just feel the amount of aura extend into the room, almost shaking your foundation of your bodies. And the statue in front of you, the beautiful maid with dozens of hands, moves. And stepping out of the stairs, terrifying but equally beautiful lady. Looks around the room. Turns slowly to each of you. You can feel her mouth their energy. Mr. Farr goes, Giovanna says to all of you, Diana, this is the temple of Asa'Kali, and you are intruders. You will suffer my 1,000-hand technique. Prepare yourself for a most painful.
Shit.
Mr. Farr jumps forward. She's moving. She is moving. The session ends.
Shit.
Oh,
So he dead. We're leaving.
No.
He just kind of met her in the middle. They would have clashed briefly. She moved extremely quick. Also, at that same time, you could just hear the dripping get crazy, so you know what your task is.
Yeah, who's tasked with water duty?
There's 6 rooms of water. Somebody got to be quick.
Everybody. Or probably you, actually.
Oh, the
I
brains
could
put up.
cover one side, then maybe one other person covering the other side.
It might be like the other rooms. Like it has to be done at the exact same time.
So we'll talk about it on our own time. And soon, let me just close out the stream. I want to thank you guys for watching tonight. We've had a good amount of viewers tonight, consistently throughout the entire night. If you haven't followed, please do so. I've got some amazing players here. I can only hope to keep up with their talent. I will continue to do so every week, today, on Sunday, 8:30 p.m. EST. Everyone say goodnight to the stream.
Night.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Excellent.
Bye bye.
Time for me to roll some
drunk.
credits. You guys can feel free to now discuss what you were discussing. See you soon.
Out of fear, we kept running, tried to hide away. Can you hear? War is coming, beckoning our fate. This is the day that we stand up. This is the day we fight. We'll take our place, we won't give in. Our victory's in sight. Only a sword in our hand, but we enter the lion's den. We're not waiting for a war.